It's a clip just 3 seconds long. 3 seconds that have now detonated across the internet, morphing from a fleeting moment into a full-blown referendum on ego, authenticity, and a duchess's carefully curated world. The backlash is instant, brutal, and personal. They're not just criticizing her actions this time. They're dissecting her very soul. This is Royal Report 24/7, and we are at the epicenter of the latest, and perhaps most damaging, firestorm to engulf Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. This isn't about policy or protocol. It's about perception, and it's shifting in real time. To understand the explosive power of this viral moment, you need to see it through the lens of a public that has run out of patience. Subscribe and hit that bell. The reaction is unfolding faster than anyone predicted. The clip is stark. Sourced from the background of a wider event, it appears to show Meghan in a candid, unguarded interaction. The audio is muffled, but body language experts and lip readers hired by tabloids are claiming a consensus. The Duchess is seen issuing a firm, some say imperious, directive to a staff member or organizer, her expression intense, a hand gesture perceived as dismissive. That's it. No context, no before, no after. Just 3 seconds of unscripted Meghan. But in the court of public opinion, context is irrelevant. Narrative is everything. And the narrative that has exploded from this fragment is one of the mask slipping. The headline blaring across platforms. Ego unleashed. Commentators, even some who are formerly sympathetic, are pouncing. They are framing this sliver of video as the ultimate gotcha moment. The long-sought proof that the compassionate, empathetic persona is a performance, and the real Meghan is the demanding Duchess difficult of palace whisper lore that lets deconstruct why this specific, grainy clip is causing such a seismic rupture. First, the proof phenomenon. For years, Meghan's detractors have relied on unnamed palace sources describing her as temperamental. Her supporters have dismissed these as racist, sexist smears from a hostile institution. This clip, however, is not a leak from an insider. It is visual evidence. To millions, it moves the accusation from hearsay to Exhibit A. It allows people to say, "Don't tell me, show me," and in those 3 seconds, they believe they've been shown the truth. Second, the exhaustion factor. This firestorm lands after a relentless news cycle of Sussex-related legal battles, lucrative deals, and perceived hypocrisy over security and privacy. The public, particularly in the UK, is suffering from acute Megxit fatigue. This clip acts as a release valve for that pent-up irritation. It's not just about the gesture. It's about everything it's seen to represent. The drama, the conflict, the perpetual victim and villain narrative. The backlash is a collective cry of, "We are tired of this." Third, the death of nuance. In those 3 seconds, there is no room for the complex reality of leadership. Was she making a necessary, efficient decision in a high-pressure environment? Was she advocating firmly for someone else's needs? The viral narrative discards all possibility. It simplifies her into a single, damning archetype, the arrogant celebrity, blinded by self-importance, shaming an underling. It reduces a woman who has spoken about the pressures of motherhood and global scrutiny to a meme of hubris. Insiders connected to the Sussex camp are reportedly in crisis management mode, but their options are limited. To issue a statement gives the story oxygen and dignifies the attack. To ignore it allows the narrative to harden into accepted fact. Sources say their private fury is aimed at the vicious, context-free distortion of a mundane moment. But in the public arena, the perception is already cementing. This is who she really is. The scandal is also brutally effective because it taps into a deep, societal discomfort with female authority expressed directly. A man issuing a firm directive might be seen as decisive or leadership. For Meghan, that same energy is being framed as shaming and egotistical. It's a double standard, but in the brutal arena of viral news, it's a double standard that is winning the day. For the royal family, this is a grim validation. While no official will ever comment, palace veterans are watching the public reaction with a sense of grim, tragic vindication. The very unpredictability and Hollywood intensity they allegedly struggled with is now playing out on a global stage, entirely beyond their walls, yet still splashing the monarchy with mud. This clip has done what years of op-eds and books could not. It has created a seemingly irrefutable visual shorthand for her critics. Every future endeavor, her new lifestyle brand, her philanthropic work, will now be viewed by a significant portion of the public through this new, brutal filter of perceived ego. The Duchess has been shamed, not by a court, but by a clip. And in the digital age, that could be far more damning. The court of public opinion has rendered its verdict, and it is devastating. At Royal Report 24/7, we analyze not just the spark, but the wildfire it ignites. This scandal is about more than a gesture. It's about the final fracturing of a persona. To see how this recalibrates the Sussex brand forever, you must stay with us. Subscribe now, weigh in with a like, share this analysis of a modern reputational earthquake, and ring that bell. The clip is on a loop, and the damage may be permanent. This is Royal Report 24/7.